Alright. Alright. This will be part B of stream 17, I believe. Of Baldur's Gate 3. Today is Monday, June 9, stream 17B, I believe. Okay, sorry about that. PC crashed. I guess it's a sign. It's a sign. Our our narrator, like, voice in our head is telling us, like, no, do not get branded. It is the wrong choice. Do not side with the gobbies.
Follow my teachings. Follow Ragslin's orders. Obey the drow. Serve the absolute, and you may. I ain't never felt so strong.
Oh, hold on. There's some stuff I'd like to offload. Let's go to the merchant.
I have something to ask.
These guys are guarding this empty room.
Need something else?
Uh, um, I've realized that during fights when I throw crap, I can actually pick it back up. So I don't like I've been carrying around a bunch of stuff, like thinking I need multiple, but really I probably only need like one or two. I mean, there's a chance I could lose it in a fight, but it's probably not a big deal. Duh, 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 duh. I'm wondering if there's a way I could like use this candle because it doesn't it's not very much weight, but if I carry it around, I could potentially like set it up where, strategically to like blow some people up or something. Hmm. Would it be worth carrying this around? Like I threw or I shot an arrow at those like those spider cocoons. Like would it give me different results? Like when I when I shot it, it like blew up and then like a skull fell out or whatever. But like there be instances where it'd be better to throw something blunt and it would get a different effect than like throwing something sharp like a spear or sword or whatever. Holy water. The holy hand grenade. Oh,
Pleasure.
really? Buying my trash was a pleasure? All right, if you say so.
Follow my teachings. Follow Rag's limbs.
Okay. Up, up. Water, water.
Here goes nothing.
What a coincidence. You like breaking items. This guard likes breaking teeth. Choose.
What? I thought you would have liked that rock. It's a very, very nice rock.
Need to find a way forward.
Trust no one. Yes, let's. Simple.
Have we read these? I need a mod that like will tell me if I've like read this stuff before. I got one of those for Skyrim. Preface: Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor where he went. What he saw and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today, but the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Baldurin made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built built docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books. Oh, I think we read this, yeah. Disorders of the Nerves and Mind, a treatise. There came to me a woman whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he had suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravok. 1 month ago, he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no cause nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land." B shivered and sighed as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and dace, sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. Shining the light of a candle flame upon him. Hmm. I mean, I have a mystery book with an like an eye on it or something, uh, on death and resurrection. Um, an excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by e Eosifa Elgin. Have I read this? That name, like, somewhat rings a bell. Her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely. Or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces, Lord Kellamvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we've given them over to the gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough. It's like the wealthy can afford better healthcare? Whoa! It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be one of the most dull and unimaginative sort. I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day, this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. Okay. Lessons for sensible living, 12 Zariel's Fall. The foreword to this brief account of Zariel's fall captures the tone of the entire text. Greetings, sensible folk. Already I can detect grumbling and the agitated rattle of pipe stem against teeth. A lesson dedicated to the Archduke of Avernus. Has Harrington taken leave of his senses? Quiet your complaints. I assure you I have not. It is true that cosmic occurrences are often insensible by their very nature, but the tale of Zariel strikes close to home. In her downfall, you will be reminded of those haughty, do-gooding neighbors and acquaintances who rightfully arouse your suspicions. One moment they are suggesting you grow turnips rather than potatoes on that fallow patch, and the next they have you have their kitchen knife strapped to their belt and are suggesting you explore the abandoned crypt behind Giles Farm. In short, Zariel was a celestial being tasked with monitoring the ebb and flow of the Blood War, of which more in Volume 21, matters of little importance to sensible folk. Observing was not righteous enough for Zariel, though, and she took it upon herself to become directly involved. Like the Ofusee's two fellows fighting over a spilled tankard of ale, and rather than applauding their efforts, cracks their skulls together and causes a tavern-wide brawl. She invaded Avernus, was defeated, and now rules there, corrupt and wicked. What can sensible folk learn from this foolish tale? It is obvious. Do not strive to correct what cannot be corrected. Look not to distant lands and conflicts, but to your fields, your family, and your friends. There is nothing but misery to be gained from interfering in the hardships of others. Harrington Nethelin. Was this Legend of Zelda live action film delayed to May 7, 2027? I probably won't watch it. At least not like when it releases. Like if it goes to theaters, I'm assuming first. I'm not a big enough fan of Zelda to actually go to the theater to watch it. Um, I mean, I hope it does good. I have nothing against it succeeding. There was some like um posts online. People were saying, "Oh, this um I want to use the correct terminology because like people get upset if you don't. A transgender girl. People were saying, "Oh, they'd be perfect for the role." I don't know if it's confirmed they're playing that role or not for Zelda. Um, I mean, yeah, she um looks like Zelda. Um, but my problem is that people are saying like, oh, if you don't support this choice of actor or person to play this role, then you're a terrible person, this and that. I'm like, sure, like that person would be good for the role, just looks wise. But I don't believe that they're the only person who looks like Zelda out in the world. So if they, to me, if they look close enough to the character and they also perform the character or represent with their acting the best, then pick them. Because that's what I care about most. Their acting being a good representation of the character. Like in there's that the HBO show that they did for the live action for The Last of Us. And even though what's his name, Pedro Pascal, I think is he's Joel, right? He doesn't necessarily look like Joel from the game, but I've heard like nothing but good things about that performance he's done. So, like, that's the most important thing. As long as they look relatively close to the character, what they're supposed to, then that can be, it can be forgiven as long as the performance is outstanding. What's this? Class of Heroes 1, 2, 3 Remaster Collection announced for PS5 and Switch. Cool. I think those were originally only on PSP, right? Maybe like the sequels were on like PS2 or something. I might have picked them up. I don't remember. I always pick up a bunch of like older games and tend to play them but never get around to it. Sometime this year. Okay, cool.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
A Futa. There is a Zelda-chan Futa, really? Which one? Oops, I got caught. I forgot to sneak. Uh,
Are there any doors that gold can't open? Perhaps. But not this one. You may enter as freely as you please.
how much money did it take? All of our money? No, we're not gonna do that. Any of them? I mean, I guess they could be interpreted that way, but as far as I know, they're not canonically Futa. As far as I know, they're all canonically female.
Should mind my step. Moving ahead.
You've wandered into a
No.
forbidden area.
Any character is Futa, I guess. I mean, there is the what is it called? Not Rule 34. Rule 34 is the one where they're like it's sexual. What's the rule where there's like a opposite gender counterpart? Um, opposite gender counterpart rule. 63. $34. Oh, Rule 34 is if it exists, there's a corn for it. Uh,
Attention! No time to dally.
charm. 10 turns.
Careful, I'm behind.
Do I have sleep? Here we go. Oh, too many hit points. Oh, what's the, What's the rule? Uh, select targets up to a combined 24 points. Oh, all right.
I've got a long road ahead. Breathe deep and move.
Look over there. It didn't work.
You've set foot in a
Oops.
restricted area.
In addition to the standard edition, a 99.80 yen limited edition will be available. Art book, soundtrack. That's pretty good. I like that. That's generally what I want to see in like a slightly premium version of a game, art book and a CD soundtrack, and like it can be like anywhere from like 10 to 20 bucks more, and I think that's good value. Nowadays, game publishers are scummy and they want to charge you like $40 more for the same thing, and then they'll say it's a good value because they'll include like one passable DLC skin for your character or something stupid. Um, hmm. I think we're just gonna have to take it out. It doesn't really seem like there's a way around it. Four to seven, 2 to 5. Whoops. Uh, Not proficient. You like him training. Oh. Why? What is this? Oh, it's a scimitar. Oh. Uh. Well, attack with a salami. Okay. Uh.
What's next, I wonder?
Are you proficient with a scimitar? Not proficient with martial weapons. Uh, Not proficient. What's this? Yeah, class of heroes, PSP. Looks like Class of Heroes 2 was also on PSP. Class of Heroes 3. Class of Heroes 3 was cancelled. Never released in the North America. Okay, that's cool. People get to play Part 3 now.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Hmm.
Better not be cursed.
You don't have permission to be here.
Aw, your back was
Not.
turned. That's BS. Well, I guess we weren't sneaking, so I guess you could hear me. I guess. I'm thinking, uh, like today and tomorrow is my normal days off from work, but I actually have, what's today? Today is Monday. I have Wednesday and Thursday off. So on Wednesday, I think I'll stream the Neo 3 demo to try it out. It's Tuesday for you today? Okay. Well, it's Monday for me, Pacific time Monday. I have Monday and my Monday and Tuesday is my normal days off this week.
Have to keep going.
You've set foot in a
Asterion.
restricted area.
Oh,
Exit,
what
mate.
the hell? You're supposed to be the rogue and you're like walking around while the rest of us are sneaking. You better go with me in Neo 3 because the second boss in the demo is hard. We'll see. We'll see. I'd like to try it on my own first. Hiding failed. Oh, you can see through the gate. That makes sense.
I'll give it a shot. Never wanted the easy path.
Why are you taking a path like that?
Softer than a whisper. Light on my feet.
What's this? We read this, right? Yeah. Hiding failed. I don't think I read this yet.
If not over,
Alright, go over here. I don't want to hear the the clicking of the, what do you call it? The hiding checks. Okay. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 25. Cornelius and Tomilius Worthywort, halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Innerlith. I met the brothers, or rather, they found me, in the lower pass through the Fire Sheer Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was to our mutual embarrassment then that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained, and the traveler on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private, as would be proper. I suspect they knew too little of Dragonborn to be appropriately disgusted, and instead invited me to sup with them, or over a roadside fire. I learned the purpose behind their journey. Oh, the writer here is a dragon person or whatever. Cornelius. Lurien, my lad, our ancestral home. It was lost during the spell plague, Tomilius. Weren't nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's lucky Nash's, is it? It sank. Uh, Cornelius, wasn't I there when the blue fire took it? Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome, Tomilius. I remember you crying. Maybe it was you that sank the place. Going back to finish the job, Cornelius. Watch that lip lest I flatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerously, and so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Aber. and the thousand-year tyranny of dragons we lived under, until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. Right, another potato? Potato. You couldn't beat the second boss, which the demo ends after that. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'd like to give it the old college try at least once. Uh, like, I want to loot everything here. I think we're gonna have to take her out if we're gonna be able to loot. Because we can't put her to sleep. And if we just try to run, she's gonna hear us.
You've
Yeah.
wandered into a forbidden area.
Like, maybe we could sneak past her. And it'll be more work than it's worth. Plus, we have to get past her to get to the, what's it called, the spell song quest or whatever. Okay,
Well,
you
hello. This way.
go up there.
You've wandered into a
No.
forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Uh, 'Cause you're in the crucible, which fucks your health? Oh, okay. It's me, your old friend Asterion. You wouldn't shut the door on a friend, would you? I'm here for a routine inspection. I'm sure your superiors will be very interested to know you tried to deny me entry. Just a quick look around won't hurt anyone. Um, okay, if we're gonna try to BS our way through this, we're gonna do it with my main character. But I still want Asterion up top just in case.
Let's prowl. Over here.
You've wandered
No,
into
why'd
a
you run?
forbidden area.
Like you were sneaking. You were sneaking just like I wanted.
One step at a time. On tippy toes.
Okay, you stay there.
Still alive. So that's progress. I want to have a word.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
This is my place now. If you don't leave, you won't leave at all. Look at me. Do I look dangerous? 22, Jesus. We'll have to get a freaking perfect nat 20. Nope.
The only thing you've managed to convince them of is that you absolutely do not belong here.
Deadlier than ever.
You've been caught trespassing. Again.
Again. Why are you looking at me like that? I live here. This is my place now. Oh, no bonus? How do I get out of this?
The only thing you've managed to convince.
How much farther can I go?
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
I'm here, aren't I? You wouldn't have to let me in if I didn't belong, would you? What's this? Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition announced. I never played that before. Might be fun. Uh, let's go with that. No. Well,
A valiant but misguided attempt. You will leave this area now.
no.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Just a quick look around won't hurt anyone. You won't even know I was there.
You managed to talk your way in.
Hey.
Easy feat.
Scroll of Melv's Acid Arrow. What's this? Animal carcass.
These boots have seen everything.
Alright. Turn around.
Tempers are rising.
You weren't
It's clear not-
looking. Your back was turned. We should probably check our with the shift key though first if we're like in its view. See, we're not in its view.
What's in here?
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime.
Mm.
Your defiance holds immense sway. Your thievery will be rectified, though you may not live to see it.
Uh.
No choice but to keep going. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Until the end of your rage, you can shoot a bolt of lightning.
Got to focus. Onward.
Oh.
My turn. Close ranks.
Feel their anguish.
Nothing important is ever easy.
What's the plan? Now this is my happy place.
Oh, just a supply pack? I don't know if that was worth it. Hold on,
Let's have a look.
let me check if this was actually worth
Have to keep going.
like sneaking around and stealing.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. It's been known to happen.
Okay, let's see. Um, Mage armor, animate the dead. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That might be worth stealing. Okay, I think that was the only thing that's actually worth stealing. I'm trying to limit the deaths, like, really we only need to really take out the 3 leaders.
At the ready.
Not for communal use,
No,
it seems.
You were turned, and the what do you call it? Her vision was not. I wasn't in the red. What the hell? Do I have to like freaking go into stealth?
What path lies before me?
Fine, just to be safe, we'll go into stealth mode.
Just out of view.
There you go.
Anything of use?
Okay, we got what we wanted. I don't think there's anything else here. We can check over there later.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Rocky crevice.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Okay. Okay. Not happening. How do we get down there?
Don't waste a step.
Arrow of salving. Ah.
Seems simple enough.
I know these symbols. Selûnite moons and stars, just like the dwarf's poem. And they can be rotated. I'm onto something here.
What's that? Maybe I need more pockets.
Don't touch me. Let's crack it open.
Oh, jeez. Find the night song updated. Okay, rescue the Druid Halsin. We found the missing Druid Halsin. He can't heal us, but if we help him defeat the goblin leaders, he may help us find answers at Moonrise Tower. We found Halsin. He's hoping to take out the goblin leaders, protect the grove. Like, can we not show him, like, Kaga's, lock chest or whatever? We saved the large bear, and it ended up being the Druid Halsin himself. He asked us to kill the goblin leaders so we can restore peace to the grove. Find the night song. We solved the puzzle at the goblin camp, revealing a secret passage that leads underground.
No one's stopped me yet. Here we go.
Huh. Okay.
Moving in.
Did we do it? Uh, where where would these empty ones go? Um, like this is the only configuration that I can think of that makes sense. Because if we put these the black ones anywhere else, it won't be like symmetrical. Like normally these things would we want them to be like symmetrical, right? I don't know. I'm gonna stand up for a minute. All right. Um, like I was thinking maybe we have a book, because this is a temple of the saloon, right? Like maybe there's a book we have that could give us a clue. Oh, or something.
Need something?
making me sweat. On my way.
I'm ready. I'll take this way.
Did I do anything? Huh?
What do we have here?
Oh, I guess this was just to open the door. But if you had the perception, if you passed the perception check, then you could have used the lever, I guess. Um,
No one back home will ever believe this.
Let me just to satisfy my curiosity. Gate 3 stone disc. The puzzle involves 4 spinning discs, and the goal is to move all the black dots to the bottom disc. Oh. I assume there's some sort of uh like artifact for copying or something like that. Um like uh, there's like those things that are on the wall sometimes with the eyes, and maybe the bottom ones are like all dark. Um and that's what it's supposed to represent.
Oh, this goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Well, this doesn't exactly line up with the pattern. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Uh, like, how does this... Hmm, I don't know.
With haste.
Such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Darkness, use a light source like a torch or light spell to see in the dark. Okay, travel through the Underdark. Oh, is this part of traveling the Moonrise? The Underdark is a twisted labyrinth of tunnels and ruins. To find the path to Moonrise Towers, we'll need to explore. Oh, we don't actually want to do that yet. Ah.
Let's see what this does.
Fascinating that that such a seemingly valuable object has proven so difficult to track down. Indeed, treasure hunters the realm over have traveled to the Sword Coast with one goal in mind: to find the Night Song. Yet each each by each, they have failed, indicating dead ends, rebuffs, or else disappearing altogether. My last inquiry was with a half-orc named Grawly, who insisted he'd come as close as possible to the relic as one may go without forfeiting his or her life. He indicated that the object is not, as most reports indicate, in the Selûnite fort adjacent to the river Chianthar. It is in fact held in an old Sharon fortress somewhere in the environs of Moonrise Towers. However, Grawly reported that some kind of potent shadow prevents one from approaching where this fortress might be. In search of the Night Song. Uh, find the Night Song. We found a book that told of a secret Sharon temple that contains the Night Song. It is hidden underground somewhere near Moonrise Towers.
No traps, please.
Okay. Run faster. True.
I wonder who or what those chains are for. I wonder who or what those chains are for.
I can't see.
Careful footwork.
Yeah.
Can't slow down.
What am I to do?
Hold on.
Well, well, well.
How delicious.
Hold on. Can we? No. No. I'm trying to like drag the chain. Maybe we could like use it to climb down.
I wonder who or what those chains are for.
How about we use the chains to climb down, dummy?
I wonder who or
Trying to
what
like
those
drag
chains
it,
are
drag it over to the pit. Um. All right, jump down, you idiots.
Don't burn yourself.
There is work to do.
Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead.
Yes, my desire. Closer, my sweet.
You're
I will
sweet.
wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you.
You'd get sick if you ate me. I carry a strange curse. Persuasion. You should eat a goblin instead. They're delicious. Barely got it.
Delicious, I do not know. But cruel and sharp, yes. Bindable and wrappable and biteable. Yes. You must open the door.
Okay. Charlatan, a better offer. Astarion is inspired. Oh, he has 5. Okay. I don't think he has anything on him. Okay, that goes back to where we were.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Is there no way to get out of here except out through this gate? I don't think I have an invisibility potion anymore. Or we had a spell scroll. Um,
Ain't been comfortable since we've been here. I miss the swamp. What a nice that spot was.
Let's keep to the shadows.
yeah, we're spot. Even though we're probably hidden from these dudes, we're spotted from these dudes. Okay. Yeah, let's go back here. Yeah, there isn't really anything worthwhile in there.
I'll give it a shot.
Da, da, da.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
How does one get over here? Oh, okay, okay, I got it.
Light on my feet. Nobody's gonna push us around anymore. Very well. This ain't the party, pal. We're working here.
If I were you, I'd get me arse back to the party before somebody put me to work.
If you're close enough to talk with me, then you're too damn close.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise McGlubbyhead. Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? goomless as the rest of them.
Pray to whoever you want. It's a free world.
Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to McGlubbiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god.
God, you're fickle. Maglubiet doesn't give a damn about you. The Absolute, the other goblins seem to love her.
They like feasting, fighting, and fornicating. Who doesn't? Absolute gives them that. Gotta know your place in the world, though. McGlubbiet's kept us in line. That's what a god's supposed to do.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't know if I got a good shot of that. Was it feasting something and fornicating?
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goomless as the rest of them. 'Cause I'm loyal to McGlubbiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. They like feasting, fighting, and fornicating. Who doesn't? Absolute gives them that. Gotta know your place in the world.
I need a quick word.
Praise his ever-bleeding.
You know Maglubiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goomless as the rest of them.
Maglubiet's a tyrant. Your people are better off without him.
McGlubbiet's looked out for me since I was knee-high to a walk pup. Bollocks to this absolute, I say, and bollocks to you and all.
What did I fail? Thought I failed. It says I succeeded. What did I? Oh.
On my way.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of luck. Drow might need us any time.
Ain't been comfortable since we've been here. I miss the swamp. Proper nice that swamp was.
Okay, just some random stool.
This ain't the...
Longing for small spaces, stone walls hugging close, confining. There is a light here, in the tight space beneath the floor. Secret things that shine.
Where?
All year, any one of you casting aspersions on the abs.
absolute. Arsenal. Hold on. What in the ruddy hells is an axe Persian?
It's like libel. As in, I'm liable to smash your face if you go casting aspersions. Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks.
Keep moving. Unless you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing. The Absolute. You're either with the Absolute or against her. Ain't no in between.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck. Drow might need us any time.
Bloody hells, what?
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze.
Poke it.
You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye.
Looks that way. But Scout said they had something moving around out there. Something.
You see the eye what's it floating about? Best hope it don't take a fancy to ya. Unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a damp. It's a floating eye, mate. What do you reckon? Bloody spying on us. The bigwigs at Moonrise like to be involved, the drow says. Load of trollop. Just don't trust us to do what we do best. Killing things. Bloody hell! What? Leave me alone!
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent. You feel a brief lurching connection, the sensation of falling into your own image endlessly. Confusion, alarm. Then the presence withdraws, leaving a dull black mirror once more.
Okay.
Wanna look at you for?
be 'cause of your beautiful eyes.
What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Ignore them. Abia, they didn't throw you to the spot.
Looks that way. But Scout said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Scroll of Blur?
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
We're still working on him.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lads'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
I'm on a hunt to you're my prey. How do you know I'm a true soul?
Why do you ask? Surely you feel the absolute moving through me, just as I feel her in you. Now, you must hunt with me. In her name.
A hunt, who's the target?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
The tiefling should be warned. Together you can outnumber her warband. Leading her to the tieflings might doom them, but it would earn you her trust. Perhaps you can misdirect her or kill her.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
We don't need the prisoner. I already know of the place you're looking for.
You are sure? And how did you find it?
The Absolute guided me.
Praise be. And now, through her will, you can be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Intelligence, obscure memories of the grove with images of half-remembered places. Allow her to read your
She
thoughts.
sees the entrance to the grove as the adventurers retreat inside, joining the tieflings, and then smiles serenely as blood and shadow spread like stains across your memory, erasing all that lived there.
The cowards found refuge among the desperate. Perfect. If the inhabitants do not realize you are the knife at their throats, we can use that against them. Go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend.
I prefer to face my enemies rather than stabbing them in the back, and once I'm inside.
How noble. I prefer to win. I will gather a raiding party and move into position. You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will cleanse the place of infidels and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name. And then we will be the first among her favorites.
I've done enough. The battle is yours to fight. No, this ends now, and so do you. It shall be so!
Good. Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light. You must make your way inside. Once I am in position, on your signal, we break them. And when they are dead, the Absolute will reward your faith. As will I.
Wow.
For the Absolute.
What kind of reward? I hope it's the...
No prizes for getting
Yes,
weapon
Why do
there
they think we're
really
talking to a
is.
god?
The artifact.
Are we meant to turn out like that?
If that's the case,
Blissful
we've got
idiots
more
who thought they
problems
were
than just the
talking to their
worms in
god.
our heads.
Can you guys not talk at the same time? Were we meant to turn on them like that? Blissful idiots who thought they were talking to their god? If that's the case, we got more problems than the worms in our head.
Need something?
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want...
Whoa, soldier. What did you just do?
We're going hunting for heathens. I have a plan. The druids will come to no harm. I'm not actually gonna do this. Like, I'm more than likely gonna take out the goblin leaders. But it's like, damn, Thar, why you gotta be so hot? It's always the crazy ones that are the hottest. What I had to.
My gods. All those people. You'd sacrifice them just like that. I can't believe this. You need to stop this. If you don't, I will.
Yeah, she didn't like that. Let's see, does anyone else have a comment about us being an asshole? Where is Willy? Free Willy Billy.
Well met.
Oops.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big. Plenty of lashes. Loads of...
One of
Oh, jeez.
Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Yes, I suppose I might offer passage. But first, we hunt. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have what you see. Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an There is a weapon, the absolute.
her excitement is palpable, and of the weapon, you feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon, the absolute. Her mind focus.
The thief, whimpering in our. We will
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. You are sure? And how did... Praise be. And now, through her will, you can be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours. A splinter of ice piercing your tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Oh, jeez.
I see only fragments. Your mind is confused. Do what you must to clear it.
No prizes for guessing what weapons
Why
they're
did they think
after
they
really is.
guys are all riled up and ready.
You meant to turn out like that? If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
To question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
That ain't right. Stood too close to the fire and burnt me arse.
Life you took will not go.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So we talked to the priestess, we talked to Mandara. Let's see what what you call it, the other guy has to say.
Another step forward.
Ragslin.
discussion.
Shh. Let's hope this gives us some answers. Silence. You'll interrupt the ritual.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Turn away, moving for the kill. Settle in to watch the proceedings. What kind of ceremony is this? Study the corpse. Was this mind flayer that... Was this the mind flayer that tortured you? Moving for the kill of Ragslin, I guess? Doesn't say specifically, but I'm assuming.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
Leave before the mind flayer can identify you. Attack the hobgoblin. Then let the ceremony proceed.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse. Speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkok hek.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. What if the creature noted your presence at the crash site?
Allow the hobgoblin to speak freely, lest he sense your intrusion. Dig into Ragislin's mind and control the interrogation. Attack.
Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
Who killed you?
Who killed you?
Ragslin remains composed. If he senses your manipulations, he gives no sign. The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
Ragslin remains ignorant to your presence in his mind murk. You choose your next question.
What did the killer want?
Ragslin's mind is clouded by doubt, surprised by words he didn't expect. Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Gith on the hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who is the absolute? Like that would be kind of a weird question from the Gobbies, since they worship the absolute, and it'd be weird to ask a mind flayer, since the mind flayers don't worship the absolute. Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. The damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Say that again. Because I know I didn't just hear you refuse the absolute.
You heard me.
I don't need your lip. Boys, crush him!
Oh, jeez. Let's see what happens when we just let him ask the questions he wants to ask. He wants to ask.
Let's see.
You taste the ale, the visions, the elves. He doesn't speak his...
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
You choke on black...
I come up.
The hideous...
Absolute says the dead squiddy. We find who killed it, and we...
You feel Shadow Hammer. Your heart seizes. What if the creature noted your presence at the crash site?
Talk to me, you freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds. You see a clawed hand.
Damn it.
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question.
Tell me who killed you, freak. No games.
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand opening a holding pod. The murk clears to reveal a face. Yours.
That can't be.
Nah.
You're no true soul.
Thrust yourself into his mind, detect thoughts. It's a mistake. I'm a true soul. Remember, we're connected.
I won't this disrespect lying down. I'm the boss. I'm the absolute right hand.
I would never deceive the Absolute's right hand.
Right hand, huh? Sounds like word spreading. You're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. No one. That damned seems I. She's mounting an attack on that blood. Praise the Absolute.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems.
Huh. Two, three, four. Oh, okay. We do get XP for talking to him, but I don't know. And when we talk to the priestess, like, she wants to brand us, and she'll probably get really pissed if we say no. Might be better just to, like, take him out. It's safer than trying to, like, um, get the XP and then take them out.
Never wanted the easy path. What now? Easy.
Ooh. Hey, Infernal Iron, we need that. Gloves of the Growling Underdog. Wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by two or more foes. What do I have on right now?
Still breathing, despite everything.
All right. What are you wearing?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Crowded tap tap rooms, packed feast halls, bustling market bazaars, chances to be social, sure. Chances to be violent, absolutely. Hmm. Swift strides. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain momentum for 3 turns. What is that? Once per turn, you gain dash. When you dash, you gain wrath. Uh, Shadowheart. 2.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
Saloon's Dream. An ally you touch regains hit points but possibly falls asleep.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Here goes nothing. Very well. Might be useful.
Wanna dance?
Honor your servants! Toast! Toast! Toast!
You've been caught
Whoops.
mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful.
I assumed we were still out of range. Okay, before we do anything, let's put out the torch.
Honor your servants! Toast! Toast! Toast!
Best be on my way.
Plenty of lashes.
Okay. I think we can use this to make some explosions.
take that. What's inside?
What's the story?
Let's move. Don't mind if I do.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible.
Don't waste a step.
Proper nice, that spot was.
Surrounded by 2 or more foes. So that's pretty situational. I think I'll stick with the bracers of the fence. Plus, it's a rare versus an uncommon. I'm gonna stand up for a minute again. Okay. I should probably sell a bunch of this crap, actually. Can we move this without getting caught? Whoa, where are you going? I guess he didn't like it there. We might be able to use that to our advantage, though. Hold on.
in.
Yes, absolute. Ratush!
What next?
Alright, is he gonna come up here? Come on, get the thing. Get the thing. You know you want it. Go get it.
Keep your distance, darling. Looking ahead.
Go down, camera, damn you.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Deliver the truth! Ratush!
Open up.
I guess he only likes the wooden barrels. Alright. Come on, go get it. Here, boy. Go get the barrel. Here, boy.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
Oh, here we go.
Watch your back. Feel their anguish.
No! No, that wasn't what I was trying to do. And it didn't do all that much damage. We gotta, like, really take it to him. Okay. We might have to do him last because he's tankier than the other two. I think we could take out the priestess first. I think she has like the lowest health pool and it'll only take like 1 or 2 barrels probably. Okay, let's head over to
Another step
the
forward.
merchant. I have a bunch of crap I need to offload. Okay, yeah. So, I think we're gonna call it here, and I'll vendor all my crap and move a bunch of stuff to the camp and try to clean up my inventory off stream. And then I think I've decided we're gonna take out the 3 goblin leaders, even though Minthara is a baddie, but she's too crazy. At least for this character. If I ever make another character and we go like full psychopath, it'd probably be fun to try to get with Minthara. But yeah, thank you to Tama for hanging out as always. Anyone else who might have stopped by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Having you here makes the stream more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming. So I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. You're more than welcome to hang out in the future, which should be tomorrow after the gym and lunch and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some games yourself and take care in general. All right, take care. See ya.